Hello, how's it going, everyone? How is it going? It is a Monday. With a heavy heart, it's Monday. Hold on a second. Tomorrow I have to get my root canal inspected, so I'm like, exactly how much am I going to be spending this month on medicine? It seemed like my filling wasn't too bad. I have a feeling that this month, I'm gonna have this root canal thing, and I think next month I have to go to get a checkup after I get my blood checked. So that's going to be a bit of a bummer. But you know, there is a little bit of something. And that something is the game itself. I just want to jump right in and be able to get all this up and running, maybe test and see if this menu is big enough or not. Or if I might have to stretch it out a bit. Let's see. You woke up this morning to find Casper gone. At first, you stressed out, thinking that something happened to him. Or worse, you imagined him all along. Oh. But as it turns out, Casper is just in a career that doesn't wait for anyone. You found a note on the side table that said he left food in the fridge. You shiver a little, scared. But it's the thought that counts, right? After getting up, stretching, and spending some time with Prudence, you notice a flyer under the door. There's a big festival on tomorrow night. Fireworks, stalls, and a fun time await. You sigh, just a little. That would be nice, but technically, today is the day you're supposed to die. Day 7 already. The bet's come and gone faster than you ever expected. What started as a joke has now become something far more. Prudence isn't on her bed at the moment. Prudence isn't on your bed for the moment. So you lay like a starfish, stare at your ceiling, and think about your stupid Grim Reaper. You're so down bad that you can barely believe it. What a bother. Oh, that's just, what's it called? Your plants. Let's water the plant. You give your sprout a big drink of water. Though you don't speak sprout, it seems to say thank you. I need a drink too. I was trying to keep my voice nice, but I ended up, getting a little excited and reading the lines from the subtitles when I was watching, I think Neon of the Living Cat, which is an anime about, what's it called? It's like a zombie game. It's like a zombie anime, but instead of zombies, it's cats. I'm not going to renovate a darn thing. The door. Put your ear to the door, ready to eavesdrop on your neighbors once again. But instead of whispers or phone calls or declarations of love, you hear the sound of moving. You poke your head out, curious to see people from the moving company carrying boxes from the apartment next door. It seems your neighbor is suddenly moving. Feeling a bit disappointed, but incredibly curious, you go back to your apartment and think for a while on your next door neighbor. You never met them, never even got their name. Life is pretty fleeting, huh? You hear the hustle and bustle, but you don't hear any neighbors. Ooh, bookshelf. Pick a new book to read. Sometimes when I wake, I forget the conversations we had in my dreams weren't real. Makes me remember that someday I'll have to distort my memories to see you. I dwell on it, but I still can't manage to make the most of the time we have. I wonder if I'll end up a memory first. We take turns yelling into a shallow lake, and it ripples out in sides that rewrite years. The ground is still unstable. Islands have drifted back together, anchored close enough to walk across. We drift from side to side to a mile away in a dense fog. So sometimes we toss stones and listen to the call and response of stones hitting the wall. Other times the silence is all. Oh, this is a long one. Then we're on the ledge, separated by a pane of glass. It distorts everything. Halfway down, uncropped, too small. River below is too strained. Nothing to be done but write on the glass and play deranged charades until we can compensate for the distortion. We have most of it figured out, but the separation's still clear and sometimes too much. When it is, we just sit there. Sometimes I think the glass is one way. I'm building a bridge somewhere that doesn't need one. The pieces are all torn. Some are a bit rotten, but not all of them. My dad is building the bridge. Wow! Hello, how's it going? And you're chipped and cracked. Upgrade one, usually not usually here. Prone to it. This is I told you not to run. On the back. Cry because my knees are scraped and hurt. I'll be running again. Day after I'm sorry, I'm like it's like the let's play of just reading. Almost asleep. I know it's really late on your end, so what's it called? Sorry for it being so late. Been bored to death and back, but don't say a word of it. Sculpture. Sorry, I was like reading all of it first, and then I was like, oh, this is a bit of a long one. But we sorry bought Sitting in a car, I'm in the driver's seat. We're at the red light, but it's gonna stay forever. You should be mad at me, I say. I'm not. Maybe a bit annoyed, but not mad. Smile, but somehow saying that makes me feel a little guilty. Better if he'd be mad. I think, why not? It's not a big deal. It's not worth being angry about, he says. How is dating? It is, what's it called? I have been, what's it called? The Grim Reaper came over and burnt all of the pancakes. And now there's leftover burnt pancakes in the fridge. So now I have to go in and check the computer to see if Grimmy's here. Did I paint everything? Because I know I've used MS Paint before on this. Let me do that again. Let me see if I can do like a better drawing of Casper. Because this is me trying to be nice. Like, I'm usually a lot meaner. Possibly. This is kind of a little better. Okay. So this is kind of decent. Now let's get maybe little bulbous eyes. Let's make it over here. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. And he's gonna be very shocked. He's gonna be like, whoa. Let's see if maybe... This is what happens when, what's it called? I say something that's a little too mean to Grimmy, and he's like, mortal, that was not very nice. Like, I call him cute, and he's like, mortal, I am not cute. You will stop calling me cute this instant. I am not like you. I will not be satiated with just merely being called cute. I am the Lord of Death. You shall call me as such. Oh, it is beautiful art. Thank you, game. I knew you'd understand. Okay, I've kind of made a semi-habit of drawing these with MS Paint, so this is a good time. One more save for good old Grim. Alright, so let's X out of here. Let's look at some of these. What else is there? What have I not unlocked? Well, I know what I have unlocked, and it's this one. Sorry. I couldn't resist. Alright, games. What games do we have? Pong, Runner, Wordlet now. Internet. What's on the internet? Have patience, please. Loading. Please wait. Oh, I don't have any patience. There's definitely not. Oh, sorry, I hit my leg on the table. You already have the achievement. Oh, this is the one for the achievement. I thought this was gonna be his OnlyFans page, like the first time around. Hold on a second. You're kind of baby girl coded. Yes, I am. Return. Let me actually go back a bit. Can I go back? I want to leave. It's like, what's it called? I want to be able to update my appearance a bit. I feel like my lips might be a little too thickums. I think this is a good amount. There we go. It's like I was being demure beforehand, but now I know Grimmy a little too well. Oh yeah, what is this screenshot? I want this one. I like this, like, what's it called? This wolf boy. I need to see more of him. I know there's a video game and he's in, but I have to save up the coins for it because I already spent too much on the Grimmy plushie. Alright, let's get started. Let us start. Rachna, are you awake yet? I hope you're feeling better this morning. I know I left a note, but I still feel it is proper to also apologize for leaving so abruptly here too. Work calls, as it does. And you, well, you were sleeping very soundly. I could not bring myself to wake you. Did you miss me? Thanks for making breakfast. There is no need to thank me. It was not difficult. The remains of the kitchen say otherwise. Ah. Yes. As I said last night, your kitchen and I engaged in a matter of battle of who would be the dominated and who would be the dominating. Once again, I have found myself superior. To my kitchen? Correct. No. My kitchen can throw hands when it wants to. I found that out myself, and I conquered it. Congrats. Casper, conqueror of kitchens. I imagine you're saying that in jest, but it is true. In fact, I may put that title on my resume. Ooh, put me as a reference. And what will you say if anyone calls me about it? I'm scared to pick up phone calls. I wouldn't pick it up. I'd say your record, work-wise, is a little iffy. I'd put on a funny face and pretend they called on the wrong number. You are hopeless. Are you feeling any better? Surprisingly, I feel as fit as a fiddle. How can a fiddle be fit or unfit? Great question. I'm sure someone smarter than me knows the answer. But I feel good actually. Good. Yes. That is good news. Very good. So, I guess this is it then. Day 7. You coming to take my soul? Or... well, I get yours instead. There is a complication. Huh? Are you trying to weasel out of the bet? Hardly. I told you I am honor-bound to accept the outcome of our bet. But I am afraid that currently, I am dying. And I believe this is your fault. What? Is it a soul sickness thing? Did you spend too much time here? Now I feel bad asking you to stay. It is something far, far worse. What? I have caught what you may refer to as the common cold. Oh. Casper, you made me worry it was something serious. It is serious. It's a cold. A Reaper does not catch colds. I told you, it is impossible for mortal viruses to take hold in my body. It has never happened before in all of history. I have taken the souls of hundreds, thousands infected with illnesses. They have never touched me. It's impossible. It should be impossible. Oh, slay the princess. Right now, I'm sick. It is terrible. How could you have caught it then? From sleeping next to me? I do not know. All I know is that I am certain I may perish by the end of the day. Come here. I'll kiss it better. Oh, what? I do not believe that something like kissing cures an illness. Have you ever tried it? Of course not. Then it might work. Come on over. If this sickness isn't the death of me, you will be. Perhaps you will win this bet of ours, mortal. We agreed the limit was a week, and that is only a few more hours from now. And that means... your soul is all mine. Correct. It is what I agreed to, and it's perfectly fair. But let me tell you now, if this happens, it will not stop another Reaper from being assigned to your case. I loathe the idea, more than anything. Someone else viewing you as I have. But I made the deal, and I will stick to it. What do you mean? You won't stick around if I win? Oh, oops. Mortal, do you not understand our arrangement? One of us must die by the end of it. Uh-huh? That's not what I want. When I said I wanted your soul, I was mostly joking. I don't want you to die for me. You asked for my soul. There is little reason to give a soul but dying. That was our agreement. Well, I've decided I don't like our agreement anymore. That matters little. It matters a lot. We agreed to it. Come on, I'm giving us both an out. I don't want you to die, and I also don't want to die. Let's call it off. It just wouldn't matter. If I don't take your soul, I'm as good as dead anyway. There is no happy ending for either of us in this. I don't like this. Sorry, sunshine. I'll probably be dead from this godforsaken cold before the day is out anyway. Before I die, there are some things I wanted to talk to you about, though. Stop saying you're gonna die. I seriously won't let that happen. If you're good at anything, it is not dying. That's actually what I wanted to talk about. I've always known there's something strange about you, mortal. I have watched you for some time. You did say you picked out my nickname a long time ago. It's been a few years now. I was only ever supposed to take your soul. But I suppose even your radiance affects someone so shrouded in the shadows, like me. It is something amazing, the way you capture people so. I had never thought I would meet someone who could do it to me. I have done some research. I believe your soul is very unique, Rockman. Have you ever had a sick friend, or a family member, or a colleague, who then express that they feel better when they're around you? There was one time in school, a friend of mine fell over and scuffed her knee. I took her to the school nurse. I swear there was so much blood by the time we got there, it was a scratch. My friend said I might just have a healing aura. Perfect. I knew I was correct. Correct about what? Hello, how's it going? I know my butt. My soul is, well, I must balance it, but it is inherently darkness. It is death. That is something every Reaper must deal with. But I read of something that's even more rare than a Reaper's soul. A soul that is lightness in life. One that directly opposes that which I possess. I think that is what you have. What? I don't think I have anything amazing like that. It is nearly impossible, I agree. But you have proven time and time again that the impossible is possible for you. You should not be alive. But I do not like to admit that, for some reason. But you should have died a long time ago. But here you are. No matter what I throw at you, you live. Life clings to you. So, what does that all mean? I think you have the ability to give away parts of your soul. Yours is the power of healing, but at the cost of yourself. It is a dangerous ability. Also, maybe you can't die. I'm unsure of that one. This is insane. Like, really? 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 Did I not already say that much? Yes, really. Are you sure, though? Like, I know I'm hard to kill, but maybe this whole healing thing is just luck. There is a second reason I brought you these flowers. My soul had become unbalanced, and I had a small bout of soul sickness. And being near you took it all away. Just like that. Oh? Here I thought you just liked me a lot. I do. I wanted to test my theory, but I brought them to you because you deserved it. I mean, you deserve much more, but it is all I could give at the moment. My brain is working incorrectly today. I cannot think straight.
I see it's working then.
I don't know how you mortals handle all the illnesses. They are beyond inconvenient. I cannot even go anywhere to buy medicine. That medicine does not exist here. I could always give you some more.
I'll nurse you back to health.
That doesn't sound so bad. But I don't even know if mortal medicines would make a difference to my body. Are we that different deep down? We all have the same parts, don't we? I cannot say I spend much time fiddling around inside people to know.
Oh, that is one way of putting it.
Well, maybe you should fiddle some more. I do not fancy myself a fiddler. Blood, gore, and whatnot has little effect on me before you accuse me of being soft.
Bet you've seen a lot of stuff.
More than you'd be able to count.
Does it get any easier?
Yes and no. I have seen much. I'm numb to it. But terrible things happen to good people every day. But terrible things happen to everyone, I imagine. At least in this. Death is fair. I'm not sure I can do that. Blood and stuff grosses me out. Fair.
Ah!
I thought you'd laugh at me for it. Death is beautiful. That does not stop it from sometimes also being frightful. I cannot fault a human for not enjoying it.
Sometimes you're very reasonable.
I ferry souls to the afterlife for a living. And other times you say things like that. Oh, I guess it's true. Hey, answer this, okay? I'm gonna call Casper before he calls me.
Oh. Looks like I caught you a little indisposed. Oh, the hair clip's so cute. Oh, the legs, always more skinship. I am always proud of that.
Was not expecting this.
Oh my OMG, how cute.
Hello, Ella Angel Cake. How's it going? Sorry, I just called Grimmy on the phone. And what's it called? He was a little caught off guard. He was not ready to talk to me. But this is the Beyond the Bet part of the DLC, so what's it called? This is a little further in. I didn't mean to hit accept. Please, dear gods above, let this be a dream.
Aw, you dream about me?
Are you in pajamas? I meant to say no.
Oh my god. You are so cute.
How embarrassing. I did not wish for you to see me in this state.
I'm good. Been lurking while I've been eating, but I need to comment on him. I've been loving the voice acting too. Oh, thank you so much. I always love doing the voices for, like, what's it called? Visual novels. Even RPGs. I always love being able to put on a little bit of
acting.
To be fair, you saw me sick. I should have stayed at my you should have stayed at my place.
I am fully capable of looking after myself.
You could still be capable and let people help you. If you want, you can depend on me a little, Casper.
I'll keep that in mind. But I'm hoping that something will only have to... But I'm hoping this is something I will only have to experience once. Once is plenty enough. Too much, even. Sucks, huh? Now you can understand why I was in bed all day long yesterday. Why aren't you in bed anyway? Go lay down. I can see the bed from here. Why? I wanted to speak with you. And I'm fine here. I won't let something so aggravating, minuscule, inferior. Look, I will not be defeated by this. It is all I'm saying. Why did you call me so suddenly anyway? You call me suddenly all of the time. Can I not just call you 'cause I wanna? I was not prepared. Oh no. Steals the plushie. Oh. A little baby Az. I was not prepared. I need to lock down that feature. Hey, don't do that, you spoiled sport. If I left it on, you'd call every 2 seconds. In a way, I understand. I am just that fantastic to talk to. You are pretty great. An abuse of power, some say. Ah yes, the mighty power of the call button. I'd always be on call with you. I have some self-restraint, Casper. I'd always be on call with you. Exactly my point. We both have duties to fulfill, aside from each other. Though I know you'd rather spend all your time gazing into my eyes. As nice as that would be, we cannot. Just because we shouldn't doesn't mean we can't. If it's a good idea, why don't we start now? Are you not afraid of what will happen? And would you not be afraid that if you stared so long, you'd get lost in me? What if I want that? And you'd be getting lost in me as well. I can tell by how you look at me. Oh? And how do I look at you, sunshine? Like you've just seen color for the first time. Like you want to devour me. Like you want to crush me, but also hold me so gently at the same time. I frustrate you, but you're learning to love it. Right. I see. Also, by the way... Hello, Azrael. Might I say you're rather looking handsome tonight. I'll just have to tell you how cute you are. Looking nice and cozy. I need to butter up Az. You're looking rather handsome tonight. A dashing, debonair Az. He is always handsome. It's good that you're finally showing him the respect he deserves. I wish he was always around when he chat. I do not wish to restrict him too often. He is simply offering me comfort in these dire times. Azrael is his own man. He goes wherever he wants, does whatever he wishes, and deigns to spend his spare moments with me. Oh, he loves you. I think dire might be a bit of an overstatement. Dire, grim, seems pretty mild. It is the most harrowing moment of my life. But through it all,
Azrael has been by my side through all of my highs and lows.
How long have you had him?
A long time.
That's hardly an answer.
I can remember him exactly. It's difficult. Time seems to blend together until it's lost meaning. The more that I have. I never felt the passage of time as much as I do now. Time passes for you, but continues for I.
Thanks for sharing it with me.
But many, many years.
He's still in good condition.
Of course he is. I help maintain his appearance. It is my pleasure, truly. I'm honestly being selfish here.
You love him just as much as I love Prudence.
He is important to me.
It's nice to know the Grim Reaper can be sentimental. You're not that far from a human after all.
I suppose not.
So did you buy him from a store deep in the pits of the underworld? How'd you get him here? On the mortal plane?
Indeed I did.
Where'd you buy him from?
Wait, do you even have mortal money? I didn't buy him.
Did you steal him?
No, I am not some seasoned thief.
Okay, I'm confused then.
He was gifted to me, and I promised I would always take care of him.
Gifted to you? From someone like me? Wow, suddenly I feel less special here. Okay, I want to know more about that. Here, I thought I was your first. Okay, I want to know more about that.
It was a mortal child.
A child just gave you their toy? Did they have purple hair? Freckles? A beauty mark?
Did his eyes change colors?
Actually, it's a bit of a trick question, because I was a little older when I came down to Earth.
Yes, he did. The story is not a happy one. I don't mind sharing it with you, if you understand that.
Of course. I'll listen.
That child he was assigned to me. I've been assigned children many, many times before, so it wasn't anything out of the ordinary. Damn, killing kids. Damn, Grimmy. That's fucked up.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this little plush. What's it called? It's his plushie. His name is Azrael. Or Az for short. Hello, how's it going, Benetrese? Actually, I see that they're selling, like, what's it called? They sold an Az plush, like, last month. But now it seems like they have, like, the Grimmy plush, or the Casper plush. So I kind of wanted that one. That'll be a fun one to put in front of the computer.
It is a preference to take young mortals in their sleep, so they don't have to feel scared by my presence. They go in peace, then the journey is easier on their soul. But he was awake. I was cloaked in a glamour, so it shouldn't have mattered, but he saw right through it. He just smiled really softly and told me he had been waiting.
He knew you were coming?
That is what he claimed at the time. I did not question it. He was not scared. His soul was incredibly strong, and he was incredibly brave, but his body was weak. It cannot hold such a soul. He handed me Azrael and made me promise to look after him. Casper, it was my honor. Part of my duty is to show souls to their best afterlife. And if that was the final tie keeping him bound to your plane, well, I was happy enough to ease that of his worries and ensure the safest possible travel for him. And did he get a safe passage? I took him to a bright and colorful afterlife. He went peacefully and even thanked me before I led him on his way. It was a long time ago now, but he is stuck with me. It must be this illness. It's making me sentimental. It's good to remember things like that. He left you a kind gift. Azrael? Yes, I do treasure him. No, I mean, he left you a piece of humanity. It was very kind of you to do that. Thanks, sunshine. Did you name him Azrael? He was already named that by his previous owner. A fine name for a reaper. A fine name for a fine reaper of souls. It's nice you kept it. I wouldn't dare to rename him. I stitched it. You did what? I hand-stitched his name on him, okay? So I would never forget. My life is a long one. Forgetting is too easy. Wait, can you do that to my name as well? You absolute dork. That's adorable. You're gonna kill me from sweetness, Casper. Not possible. Doesn't matter anyway. You and I both know I'm too stubborn to actually die that easy. If anything in life is true, it is that. Can you show me your beautiful stitch work again? No, Azrael's resting, just as I am. If you must know, I stitched it in red. Cute. Who would have thought that the Grim Reaper takes up knitting in his spare time? It is not knitting, mortal. Sewing. And it was only one word. Well, you do like knitting? Well, do you like knitting? I have never tried, nor am I particularly interested in the idea of it. Damn, I was hoping you could knit me a blanket or something. I guess I'll have to do the knitting. I'm already pretty good. I like being better at something than you. Hey, Grim. Yes, sunshine? I can't keep it to myself anymore. I think I'll explode. The paper clips. No, the hair clips. Ah! One of them is a sunflower. Why'd you pick that one, huh? Did it remind you of little old me? You're forever, sunshine. Remove this from your memory or perish, mortal. Shut up. Gods, you're the worst. Never. They're just hair clips. I was hot and wanted the hair off of my face. But it's hair clips on you. I never thought I'd see this. I can die happy now. You would allow death to claim you over hair clips?
Everything I tried you found lacking, but hair clips. How often you wear them? I feel like I have been missing out. Wait, do you ever put your hair in a ponytail? I want to see that too. You know, since you get hot. From time to time. To the hair clips or the ponytail? Gods, you're insistent. Grim. I have no energy to begin with, and now I feel like you have sucked out anything that's remaining. Fine, yes. I clip it back when I wash my face and do my skincare. Is that not the normal use for clips? How adorable. Is that a common style in the underworld then? Common? No. I once knew a fellow Reaper who was quite into all of this stuff. Perhaps it rubbed off on me. All this stuff? Skincare, hair accessories, those kind of things. In regards to whether I tie my hair up, yes, every now and then. Perhaps you've noticed, but I have an abundance of hair. Tie it up now. I want to see it. You're getting a little too excited here. I feel like you may faint if I expose my neck to you. You know, how about we do that in person? I'm sure you and I can work out something to do with your exposed neck. You are all bark and no bite, mortal. Maybe not very much. Bite. Well, perhaps you're not the only one. If things were different, then maybe I wouldn't mind sinking my teeth in you. You're looking a little flushed. Not as flushed as you! I can't help my sickness. Just as you can't help but be drawn to me. Shut up already. Make me. Oh, Grim. That face is so cute on you. I love that smile. I need to hide my face with whatever's near. I have to make all of it dark. What are you doing now? Hiding behind a magazine? Sunshine, that does not make me disappear. La la la, I can't see you. You do not exist. That is completely false. You should not spread lies so easily. Who said that? Casper? Never heard of him. More falsehoods. Sunshine? Are you okay? I'm fine. I just caught my finger on paper. You should be more careful. Paper cuts are... Casper! Sunshine! Which finger did you cut? My ring finger? To think, a tiny incision could cause that amount of pain. What are you saying? There is a cut on my finger. Suddenly abrupt, without warning. This is something I have experienced occasionally, but not spontaneously. This is not good. Not good at all. In the same place? The exact same place. How could that happen? Wait, I think... Wait here a second. Casper? Where'd you go? I know it's here somewhere. What are you looking for? I'm trying to find a particular tome. I've had little success.
I'll message you when I find it, okay? Don't strain yourself too hard. You're sick, Casper. Rest up. I'm fine, sunshine. Wait for me, okay? Always. Alright. Well, I said I'd wait, but I don't have actually much to do. I'm doing a little dance to pass the time. I'll see how high I can count before you get back. I started doodling something just now. I'm gonna see how high I can count before you get back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm bored now. Counting isn't as fun as I thought it'd be. You know. Today's day 7, but I've still got my soul. It's the elf in the room, huh? But there was this flyer under my door about some outdoor Twilight festival that's being held tomorrow. Not Twilight like vampires. Twilight like the time of day. You know what I first thought? Wouldn't it be fun to go with Casper? Then I remembered that two of us would likely be dead by tomorrow. It made me kind of sad. Not the thought of being dead. I mean, that sucks. But the thought that we'd already run out of time. Even going to watch some fireworks together wouldn't be possible. I enjoyed our time, Casper. I really like you, Casper. You're so dumb. You're the most arrogant person I know. And for some reason, I'm into that. Are you talking to yourself? Fuck. A Grim Reaper. I'm not. Wait. I am the Grim Reaper. And I thought you were going to say something absurd and frankly incorrect. Ugh. Sunshine, I found it. What is it? The Beginner's Guide to Soul Bridges. I thought you couldn't lie. It's real. I haven't read this in many years. There was no need. Let's see. Yes, the effects of linking two souls together can be stronger if the souls are inherently compatible, or two parts of one whole. Wait, that's why you're sick? And the cut? I believe it to be so. Linking souls usually only has a minor effect. I can travel our bridge to inspect our soul. We can hear each other's thoughts in our heads, but it's temporary. But it's supposed to be, at least. It should have worn off by now. I only left the tiniest bit of my soul with you after all. So we're compatible or something? We complete each other? Let's not jump to conclusions now. What would cause our connection to suddenly deepen like this? Oh! Last night, you came over. Why would that make a... we touched. You took your glove off and touched my forehead. Remember that little zap? This will not do. Gods, this is the worst thing to happen to me. A soul of shadow, a soul of sunshine. Gods, why did I do this to myself? You could be a little less upset. Come on, it's not that bad. You and I are explicitly linked. For who knows how long? For another week? A month? A year? Forever? That is not a safe thing for either of us. If either of us are hurt and the other will feel it, I am overcome with soul sickness. You, a human, will be touched by it. I have never heard of a human being affected by it. I do not know if you'd survive it. You do get sick, I get it too. I take your soul. Likely my soul will go too. You win the bet and now you take my soul? You die too. Worse things happen at sea. That's less than ideal. That could be a problem. It is a problem. A huge one. I do not know how to fix this. So we just canceled the bet. I cannot. I must take your soul or die trying. If I do not move on too soon, someone else will step in to take my place. Then, how about extending it? Just a few days. You've been after me for years. Surely a few more days is fine. Well, just while I try to reverse our connection. If my head will stop hurting. Oh, poor Casper. It'll be alright. I'm here for you. Your presence is making this worse. Oh. Well, you're still stuck with me. It seems I have a few more days with you. No more than 3, okay? It will be too dangerous otherwise. So if we get to day 10 and don't have a plan, we're both dead. Doomed by the narrative. Don't sound too bad. We're like a pair of tragic lovers. I don't have any plans to die. We're like a pair of tragic lovers. A modern day Romeo and Juliet. Practically. I don't know about you, but I'm basically written by Shakespeare. That is so untrue it almost hurts. You are an absolute moron. That makes the two of us. There's a festival tomorrow. Sounds like one. I've only just heard about it. Very well. I shall keep it in mind. For now, I'm going to collapse in my bed. Scream a little in frustration. Roll around in anger. And then hug Azrael. Good day. Okay. I gotta get some food, so I will be heading out. But, and this is gonna be a huge but, I'll be heading out. But thank you all so much for coming along. It's always really awesome to be able to stream. And especially on weekdays. I usually don't have enough time to stream on weekdays. I usually have like a good hour in me. But because, what's it called? It's pretty late on my end. But I usually have a lot more time on Saturdays and Sundays. This Saturday I should still be doing Lies of P, and Sunday I'll be definitely doing some more Deltarune. But in case this is your first time, I'm Ragnarok, an alien from beyond the stars. A few ways you can tell I'm an alien are from these eyes, but another way is from this beauty mark. So when I poke my beauty mark and I poke the mic, I can send out all kinds of positive vibes across the sound waves. But until this Saturday, I'll be seeing you all. Bye.